What's up, collective? Welcome back to Intuitive Lane. It's your girl, Lane. Here to give you another collective reading for August of 2026. Okay. So on the pre-shuffle, I got the Strength card that came out here. Knight of Wands. Okay. So you got somebody in their creative flow, their creative energy. Very strong in it. Know what you guys are doing. You're no novice to this. Creative skill that you are, it seems like, furthering your abilities, further forming your abilities, further improving your skill set, your hacks, your niches, your tactics on how you execute whatever this creative skill that you have. What else is here for the collective, Holy Spirit? What's the message, sir? What's the message for the Holy Spirit? For the collective Holy Spirit, excuse me. Okay. It seems like you've been really focused on this new skill. And you're protecting it at the same time. It's almost like it's your little baby and you have yet to release it out into the public. It's like, oh, it's 2 months old. We don't want visitors. That's kind of what this feels like. And it feels like that's what you're working on and how you're working on it. You don't really want anyone to know. You're trying to stay balanced. I believe that's why. I believe you're keeping this close because you want to stay balanced. You don't want any negative, feedback from the outside world who maybe potentially can't see the vision on how you see it. And maybe you're unable to fully express that vision and how it's supposed to, come to fruition. Everybody wants the plan, the details, so they can be comfortable. Keyword, they can be comfortable in your keyword leap of faith, right? And so that's what we're not doing. That's what we don't need. And that's exactly why you're keeping quiet in this Four of Swords, keeping this to yourself, kind of just really all ideas, all thoughts, all planning. You're kind of just really organizing, kind of lining things up for yourself. And you're in a Seven of Wands energy and saying, I trust myself enough I really don't need the outside validation of how this is about to be executed. I'm comfortable and confident in how this is about to get executed. And so that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Good job, collective. I see you guys are closing out cycles here. There's the World card at the end of the deck. Yeah, and maybe that's just what that is as well. Maybe you're closing a cycle to allowing so many people to have an input into your creative ideas, which maybe you've come to find that has slowed you down. Yeah, exactly. The Knight of Pentacles, that has slowed you down in your physical gain, in your, material manifestations in life, and you're no longer willing to do that, right? You have found this to be something you enjoy doing. It brings you happiness. You are in love with it, right? You are in love with this new creative skill that you're continuing to strengthen your abilities in, right? And you're continuing to defend your vision on it. And in doing so, that is causing you to close out a cycle with something or someone or some area in your life that has been causing you slow or really just been holding you back. I'm almost getting the feeling like every time you get this little burst of excitement, this little burst of, okay, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do, and it's always creative, and it always seems like those around you aren't as creative as you are, and so whenever you're excited and they see you're excited about this, and you throw it out there, they automatically want to kind of drain, that level of excitement, that energy from your, and you're like, dang, you putting it down before I can even put it out there, and you're starting to realize you don't got time for that. And you're starting to realize if you continue to accept the outside validation of what it is you like to do, what it is that brings you happiness, you're never going to be where you truly want to be for yourself. And you don't got time for that anymore. You're tired of being on this Knight of Pentacles. You're tired of knowing you can create this money, knowing you have this wealth waiting on you, that's waiting to burst from out of you, because it has to come from out of you, right? You're in this Knight of Wands energy. You have all this creative ability, creative skill, and it's waiting to burst out of you. But it can't burst because of the restrictions that are being had and held on to due to outside validations. So once you really let that go, you're gonna take off here. I just seen the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. And this is something you love to do. Anything you love to do and it's in good spirits. Right. You're gonna be able to execute accordingly. And you know how to do it. This is either you, collective, and this Queen of Swords energy saying, yes, I'm in this Knight of Wands creative energy of building this entrepreneurial energy that I'm in, but I also have that business mindset to truly execute both aspects, the content and the business aspect of things, right? And not only that, I'm working my ass off doing it. And so even though we're coming up in a slow moment of growth, we have it seems like we're in this slow movement of the material manifestation slowly coming in for you. Again, this is something you love to do. And so you are standing behind it, and you're standing on your business. You're keeping all your creative thoughts to yourself, right? You're holding on to the vision, lining things up, staying in this Knight of Wands, right? Really executing the vision with all the strength that you have lying inside of you. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, I'm going to leave it right there, collective. I'm going to say keep pushing forward. You got this. I'll see you guys next time on Intuitive Lane.